President Obama is on the way back from his final major Asian trip before leaving office. Much has been made of the president's so-called pivot to Asia, a greater focus on the region economically, diplomatically, and militarily. But correspondent Rich Edson reports tonight from the White House. Experts say things have not exactly gone according to plan.
The rebalance to Asia, an attempt to bring greater U.S. attention to the region. The president leaves with the U.S. still facing significant challenges there. An aggressive Chinese expansion in the South China Sea, as the U.S. is still at odds with China over its alleged cyber theft and economic tactics. Continued North Korean provocations. Pyongyang tested 3 more ballistic missiles during the president's trip. Obama is pushing tougher sanctions against North Korea.
Can I guarantee that it works? No. But it is the best options that we have available to us right now.
As the president shifts U.S. focus to Asia, events in the Middle East drag American attention and resources. Among his most important meetings in Asia, Russian President Vladimir Putin on a ceasefire in Syria.
But Aleppo is, in a very real way, across allies, adversaries, all agree on this, intelligence community, military, that Aleppo is a physical metaphor for the collapse of American credibility in foreign policy. It matters in the South China Sea with the Chinese. It matters with Iran, the ballistic missile testing. It also matters in terms of the Russians in Syria specifically, and Hillary Clinton's, again, as the reset originator. Because what the Russians are doing, another chlorine attack this week, they have perpetually carried out these attacks since the Red Line was breached in Ghouta, August 2013. And again, every time it happens, the Russians use it as a pivot point to say to all of the different actors in the region, whether it be Iran or the Sunni monarchies who are upset over the Iran deal, you cannot trust the United States.
President Obama has conceded that that decision not to move forward in the Red Line was a tough one for him. He may have made a mistake, but in the end, he thought that he made the right call in that Atlantic interview he did with Jeff Goldberg.
Yeah, he believes that the ends justified the means in that decision-making process, that he was able to succeed in getting chemical weapons out of Syria. There are questions about whether that actually was a success, but that is what the administration kind of hangs that decision on right now. But look, there is no question that when Barack Obama leaves the White House in January, that this will be one of his biggest foreign policy failures, and he will have left it to the next president to resolve.